Introducing Helen Bergman Moure, JD, Bryan University e-Discovery Board Member, Principal, Lex Aperta. Lex Aperta specializes in providing premier e-discovery consulting and advisory services.
I would say I didn't choose e-discovery so much as e-discovery found me. It became a big part of my practice really because it was just something that was happening in litigation currently. I was a commercial litigator. I started out doing regular commercial litigation for corporate clients, and we discovered the need to address electronic discovery issues before anyone was really calling it that. But it became a huge part of my practice. It became really my sole practice in the last 10, 15 years because I find it fascinating. I've done things in e-discovery that I never would have done simply as a commercial litigator. I've helped develop software and helped clients with unique issues and really opened up brand new areas of the law, and it's been a fascinating practice. E-discovery is changing all the time. It isn't one thing for longer than probably a few months. I think e-discovery is constantly changing and growing. The need for people to understand these issues and be able to address them, to understand the context of discovery in the broader litigation environment, and be able to address all the ESI issues that come up, it's just going to keep expanding. A project manager needs to be able to do any number of things. They need to have a skill set, a basic understanding of the discovery process in general, about the ESI issues that come into the discovery process because we are dealing with electronic data. They need to be able to manage people, to communicate well. They really have to wear many different hats depending on their environment. And the more skills they have, the more broad their skills are, I think the more marketable they'll be and the more valuable they'll be to their organizations. I think the best candidates for project management and e-discovery are people who have really a flexibility and a really creative approach. Being a critical thinker is very important. Being able to think about the whole picture and look at the task at hand and not just parrot back what someone said to you, but to really understand the full context, to ask the right questions. Obviously they have to have some technical skills or the ability to pick up those technical skills, but really I think critical thinking is the most important thing to have. The students definitely work in groups during the entire course process. They are assigned to groups in some of the earlier classes and have collaborative projects that they work together. And I think there really is a huge value there in them learning from each other, learning to explore issues, and really building a community of the class together. Since they aren't geographically located in the same place, it's great for them to have opportunities to work together both inside the classroom, where we have very collaborative discussions, and the more discussion the better in class from my perspective, but also outside of class in working on projects together. They get a sense of what it's like to work with other people with different skills than themselves, and building up their own skills by what they can teach each other. Bryan is helping its students both by, of course, giving them the basic skills that are necessary to succeed in this field, but also the incredible career placement advice and support that the university is giving in a very individualized basis, looking at exactly where the student is and what needs they have, what goals they have, and helping them figure out how they can meet those goals in terms of all the support that an institution can bring to that.